If you don't feel confident about your pronunciation, your fluency, or your listening skills, then you found the right video. Because in this video, we practice accent reduction, pronunciation, and intonation with real people who are learning English along with you. So watch us, join us, and improve your American accent with these videos. Now, this is a very unique channel. So make sure that you subscribe and give me a thumbs up to help me out. It's really hard to get noticed on YouTube these days. And stick around because we practice for hours every day, improving our accent, improving our fluency, and improving our vocabulary and listening comprehension. Stay right here and practice English with us. Alex, have you ever seen the word somber before? Somber.
Somber, somber, like sad, or
Yeah. It's like sad.
yeah, like sad. Yeah.
Could be serious, sad, something like that. It's a Latin word. It just means shadow. Shadow. So it's like there's a darkness over you. Something dark is over you.
Okay.
Right. Have you seen that word before, Pachu? Somber. Well, I don't know. I don't know if Pachu has a good connection today.
I think, yeah, I think he has a problem with the
Okay.
connection.
Well, I guess we'll hear him when he comes back. Alex, can you read the first word or the first sentence? What is number one?
Okay. The room felt somber after they received the bad news.
Okay, and now if we just look at the first four words, can you read the first four words of
Mhm.
the sentence?
The room felt somber.
Okay, the room. What are the important words in that phrase? The room felt somber.
Felt somber, but I think we have to put some stress in the room as well. So the room felt somber.
So, which words?
So the room and somber.
Okay, the room. So we've got room. That's a word where we can focus. And somber has two syllables. Which syllable has all of the sound? Where's the accent?
Some.
Somber, somber. Yeah, and I just noticed that I think you should try to extend that sound a little bit. I think you say it sounds a little
Somber.
somber. The room felt somber. The room felt somber.
The room felt somber.
Okay, Pacho, are you there? Oh, I don't think that Pacho has a good connection today. Okay.
Oh,
What are the next three words? When you think you're back, Pachu, try to say something. It's okay if you interrupt. I just want to hear that you're there. I see you're here, but I don't hear you. What are the next three words, Alex?
after they received.
And what do you think are the important words in that phrase?
Received, I think after as well.
I guess you could, if you wanted to, you could put after, but I think we could just focus on received if we wanted to.
Right?
Let's do that. We don't want to focus on too many words. So, where is all of the sound in received?
E.
E,
Receive.
E,
E.
C, C. So this it sounds like this. The room felt somber after they received.
The room felt somber after they received.
Okay. And in the final part of the sentence, the bad news, what do you suppose could be the focus?
Bad adjective. Bad, because bad is adjective, I think.
Okay, yeah, and usually you want to focus on adjectives. That's a good place to focus. Received the bad news.
Adjective. Okay. Received the bad news.
Okay, so the room felt somber after they received the bad news.
The room felt somber after they received the bad news.
Can you say they? Add a little e at the end of they.
Okay. The room felt somber after they received the bad news.
All right. So we'll add a little bit of music.
Okay.
We'll make these all high tones. Except for the final part. We'll make that low because it's the end of a phrase. And then if we add a little bit of music, it sounds like the room felt somber after they received the bad news.
The room felt somber after they received the bad news.
Can you try to say they instead of the? It sounds like you're just saying.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah. The room felt somber after they received the bad news.
Okay, the bad. Go down with bad. Bad news.
The
Bad.
bad news. Okay.
Try
The
again.
room felt somber after they received the bad news.
Bad news. Received. Bad.
Bad.
Listen to the difference.
Received bad news. Okay, yeah.
Received bad news.
Received bad news.
Received the bad news.
Received the bad news.
Okay. Uh, if you were making a question, if you wanted to make a tag question, like you said, "This is my opinion. This is what I observed. Do you agree with me?" How would you make that question here?
Did they?
Can you repeat that, please?
Did they?
Well, are we talking about
No,
people or are we talking about the room?
no. I should,
What are we asking?
I think we should talk about the people or about the room. Should we?
What is the subject of the sentence?
The room.
The room, okay. And what are we saying about the room? What is the action that the room is doing?
The room felt
Hmm.
somber. Yeah.
Yeah, so the room felt serious. How so let's
Serious.
ignore everything else, okay? The room felt somber. The room felt serious. That's what we're talking about. How would you make a question with that? Like, don't you agree with me? The room felt serious?
Uh, didn't it?
That's right.
Okay.
And just remember that did first of all, that did is a very important word because it's a signal.
Didn't it?
Yeah, but also it's long because of the D, the final D here. Didn't it?
Uh-huh.
Didn't it?
Didn't it?
Didn't it?
Didn't it?
Did.
Didn't it?
Let's make that big.
Didn't it?
Okay, so let's try that again. The room felt somber after they received the bad news, didn't it?
The room felt somber after they received the bad news. Didn't it?
Okay, how would you say that if so that's like saying that's my opinion. Do you agree with my opinion? How would you how would you make that question like I'm not sure, tell me what to think?
Yeah, yeah. Uh, okay. Do you want to agree or disagree?
Well, first let's try the other way. Didn't it? Like
Didn't it? Yeah,
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 tell me
yeah.
what to think. Tell me what to think. I don't know what to think. Tell me what to think. Didn't it?
Didn't it?
Good. So the room felt somber after they received the bad news. Didn't it?
The room felt somber after they received the bad news. Didn't it?
That's right. So that's like, tell me what to think. I'm not sure what to think. All right. So if we do agree and disagree, all right. So here's my opinion.
Mm.
My opinion is the room felt somber. The room felt serious. Okay. If you agree with my idea, the room felt serious. What do you say?
Yes, it did.
That's right. You repeat the original. You ignore this, didn't it? That doesn't mean anything. You repeat the original idea. Yes, the room felt somber. Yes, it did. Yes, you're right. Yes, it did. Okay.
Yes, it did.
So if I say, Alex, the room felt somber after they received the bad news, didn't it? How will you tell me, I agree with you?
Yes, it did.
Yes, it did. So it did. Go up, down.
It
It,
did. Yeah.
yes, it did.
It did.
Yes, it did.
Yes, it did. Yeah.
Okay. How would you disagree with me? How would you tell me, oh, you're wrong about that? I disagree. That's a wrong idea.
No, I didn't.
No, it didn't. So you say the opposite of the original idea. You say the negative of the original idea. All right. Okay. Well, let's see. Let's move on
Hello,
to.
sir.
Oh, Pachu, are you
No, it's,
are you back from the
yeah, it's
land of
back.
mystery?
Uh,
Land
uh,
of mystery.
yes, it is today's problem at my house because electricity is
Oh,
not
Oh,
there.
oh,
So I am sitting at another place and
oh.
I am on mobile. So let's see how it
Oh,
does.
okay, we'll try. We'll give it a try.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Pachu, have you? I don't know if can you see? Can you see what I'm
Okay,
or no? Are you using your phone or something? Is it? Can you see what I'm?
yeah, okay, sir. I'll look at it.
Okay, you can see. All right. Can you see the phrasal verb under somber? What does it say?
Yes, yes, sir.
What?
Yes.
What did you say? Uh-oh. Alex, have you seen this phrasal?
Waist down,
What is it?
waist, waist down,
Way down. Wait, there's a very long sound there. Way down. Way down.
way, way down,
Way,
way down.
way down. And then it's kind of can you, Pachu, can you read number two?